Whoa, baby. What's going on, guys? So, cardio is done. We're heading back home now. Getting technically the post-workout meal in. Had a little snack on the way, so I got some little taco. So that's on my teeth. I'm trying to get it out. But aside that, man, we have to go home, get a bunch of work done, grocery store, meal prep, all that good stuff. And I have to do laundry. Because it's come to my attention that, unshockingly enough, if you've been watching my content for a while, I don't own a lot of clothes. I wear pretty much the same couple outfits every day. Now, you know, we have a washing machine, so it's okay. Certainly not walking around in dirty clothes or anything, but I think I need to start picking some more up. But all that aside, speaking of tacos, I was at a place recently called Tony's Tacos. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to your tacos, my friend. Well, let me tell you, they were like gimmicky tacos, right? Like one was like a Peter Luger taco, one was like a Pollo Supreme, one was like chicken this, like fish and mash, like fish and mashed potatoes, like fried fish. It's like an Italian-Mexican hybrid restaurant, which sounds crazy. Let me tell you something. I was expecting, no disrespect to Tony. Tony, I don't even know you. And you're probably not going to watch this looking for bodybuilding videos talking about your taco place, with the name of the restaurant not even in the title. But if Tony happens to see this, Tony, my friend, well done. You did something that sounded crazy, and it worked. We went there with a couple friends. There was like 6 of us. And when you go to like anything gimmicky like that, you know, like, oh, Italian, Mexican, and there was like a chicken Milanese taco was another one with like fresh burrata on top. And all those things sound good, but you're like, really, on a taco? I don't know, man. Let me tell you something. The only words that were spoken at that dinner, call it a dinner, meal, whatever you want, were about the tacos and what we were going to order for the next round of them. My first bite, I started with the Peter Luger taco, right? Now, I believe it was short rib with Peter Luger sauce, which, if you're not from New York, Peter Luger is just a really well-known steakhouse. And mashed potatoes. Man, let me tell you, it was delicious. We were taking our first bites, and I was one of the first people to take a bite of anything there. And like, how is it? I'm like, because I would keep in mind, the food was phenomenal, right? But I was also expecting it to be really bad. Or just, you know, fine. Like, alright, that's cool. Not gonna go back. But when your bar is low, and then, God, I hate this intersection. When your bar is low, and you suddenly are surprised with a delicious high quality, man, unbelievable. So my theory, my hope, is that nobody I know watches this video, right? And I'll just start saying to my friends, hey guys, I heard of this place called Tony's Tacos. We should check it out. That'll give me excuses, right? go back as much as I want until I run out of friends. So we might be able to go like one or two more times. And man, then I gotta make some more friends. But all jokes aside, you know, I tried a lot of different ones there. The flavor and everything was awesome. What I found was the tacos that had things that melded together, if that made sense, worked better. So, for example, like pulled chicken on a taco, right, is better than chunks of chicken on a taco because you're taking bites of chunks and a chunk falls out and you're biting into something where there's some of it left in there instead of just a smooth bite of here's shredded chicken. Because one of the last tacos I got was the surf and turf taco. Surf and turf obviously was shrimp and steak, but it was all, you know, cubed steak, shrimp. Obviously, it was the shape of shrimp. There were two of them on there, and the sauce and everything. Tasted awesome, but I'm not a fan of biting into something like that and then having it fall out. And it's, if something turns into a mess, I want nothing to do with it, because it's, before this time, I had a pretty long beard for a minute, so I feel like I got conditioned to, if something's an absolute mess to eat, I want nothing to do with it because it would get all in my beard and there was no getting it out until I got home and took a shower. And you know, I didn't have a beard down to here or anything, but it was up here. It was a solid man beard, you know? And it was fun. It was fun to have, but got a little messy. And I had to cut it close one day, like kind of how I have it now, a little closer than now, just because I could use a haircut, maybe this week, next week at most. And it grew on me. So, also with work, you know, I pitch a lot of high-end clients, not necessarily in fitness, but with my other company. I don't need some long, scraggly beard when I own like a pretty large tech company. You know, it's which is what I do, which is just silly. You know, you're pitching technology to people, and you're an entrepreneur, and you're walking in there with a scraggly beard. If I was in a rush and it's a little unkempt, you know, you don't need that. So I sharpened it up, and I love a big beard, man. I love a big, thick, full beard. But for bodybuilding too, you know, you can't really have that on stage. So for me, I ended up shaving it every show. Where originally, actually, that's why I shaved it for the first. That's why I made it short the first time. I forgot. I had the long beard, and I would cut it really close. No, I'm sorry. I would shave it totally, like a straight shave, for the my competitions. And I'm not a big fan of Babyface John. Me and Babyface John, we don't get along. I don't like him. He's a handsome devil, but I don't like him. So eventually, I started cutting it real close for the shows, and I loved the look, and more importantly, I liked how the facial hair looked. So we ended up sticking with that. And eventually, God, I have to get in this left lane, and frickin' dickhead 1 and 2 aren't letting me in. Thank you, dickhead 2. Oh, he's just cutting around everybody. A little impatient. Poor guy. Probably has to use the bathroom. But yeah, man. Freaking beards and tacos. You want to make somebody happy? Ladies, if you're watching this, you want to make your man happy, tell him his beard looks nice. Get him a taco. And that's it. That's all we need. Compliments on our facial hair and tacos. right? If we told you your hair looked nice and we got you a taco, you'd be happy, right? Except we don't care about our hair up here. We care about this. Tell him his muscles look big and that you wanted to get him a taco to feed his muscles because he's your king and he's the king. All right? And on that note, my friends, hope you have a great day. And I will see you tomorrow for a big freaking back day, baby. Let's get it.